Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect, men, women, children, all over the four corners of the earth. Okay, shalom. This is Second Ezra 15, and I'm gonna start at the top. These prophecies are speaking. The prophecies, the Lord told us that this would happen. Okay, at the end. Okay, how do we know that we're close and at the end to where Yahweh Shai is going to make his return and destroy these other nations? Okay, and deliver his people, the elect. Okay, of Israel, of you so-called blacks, Latino, Native American, the 12 tribes, by the prophecies, okay, by the things that's happening, okay, and Yahweh Shai said that they would happen, okay. So this is Second Ezra 15, and I start at the top. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in their mouth, said the Lord Yahweh Shai." So we're to speak these words of prophecy, right? We're to prophesy, okay, to the people. To who? He said his people, which are the 12 tribes, okay? It says, "And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true." That's right. The things that's written in this Bible are true, faithful and true. Okay, it says, "Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee." See, and that's why we go boldly, okay, and that's why we speak boldly. We go out every week to do what? Speak boldly and to convince whoever the spirit capture that may be of the elect, and to do what? Tell these other nations what's going to happen. And we can do that boldly because Yahweh Shai have put that spirit upon us, right? It says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." That's right. And we're out to tell our people, the Lord's chosen people, okay, to come up out of the madness of following this devil that's in rulership right now, okay, which is the so-called white man. Come up under him, okay, and following after him, because when you following after this devil, then guess what? You're on your way to being destroyed. Okay, that's where you're headed. Listen, following after your enemy doesn't lead you to salvation. Okay, this is it's Isaiah 30 and 1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me." Well, if it's not of Yahweh Shai, then it's of the devil. See? And it says, "And that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt." See? And our people doing the same thing today. They trusting in America. They trusting in the so-called white man. Okay? And the traps that this devil is setting up, our people are trusting in it. Okay? Well, if you don't come up out of that, you're going to be destroyed. Because the Lord have his men out telling you, listen, let's get back to serving Yahweh Shai. But if you don't want to hear that, if you don't want to hearken to it, then you're being rebellious. So guess what? Destruction to you then, because the 2/3 of the Lord's chosen people will be destroyed. Okay? "Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame," see? "And the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion." See? So we have to get back to trusting in who? Yahweh Shai. Okay? Jump down to verse 13. It says, "Therefore this iniquity shall be you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out of high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant." The point is that it's going to come suddenly at an instant, okay? Because they don't want to hear what the prophets are saying. They say, listen, preach to us the smooth things when you read a few verses up, okay? They don't want to hear that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to destroy this place, Babylon, America. Okay? But that was a real quick on that. Back in 2nd Ezra, because I want to get through this kind of quick. Let's see verse 4. Verse 5, it says, behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. These are things that Yahweh Shema Shai, his weapons that he always used, right? He's going to continue to use what? Death, famine, destruction, the sword. Okay? This is how Yahweh Shema Shai is going to destroy this place. These are things that he's doing, okay, to set up the destruction, okay? It says, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. See? The wickedness of that this devil has allowed to go upon under his rule has spread it among the whole world. Okay? And guess what? Yahweh Shema Shai gonna finally have enough after he allowed these prophecies to come to pass. He gonna give Yahweh Shai the okay to come back and destroy this place, to purify. Okay? Because it need to be burned in order to be purified. The wickedness have to be burnt. The lake of fire must happen. Okay? What's going to happen how? Through those missiles, the chariots. Okay? Yahweh Shai. Right? It says, let's see, let's jump down. Well, I'll just read down through. It says, therefore said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as to touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, right? And through our prayers, the righteous is praying to the Lord, crying out to Yahweh Shema Shai by going out on the highways and byways, okay? Sacrificing, okay? Crying out to the Lord. It says, the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continuously. Right? Saying what? Yahweh Shema Shai, we being vexed here. We ready. We want the kingdom of heaven. Come back and destroy this place. Okay? It says, and therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them. And the Lord said, you know what? Well, I'm with my people, the ones the righteous of my people. I'm with that. Okay? He said, I will avenge them. The Lord said, wait ye upon me until I rise up against the prey. See? So the Lord is going to have vengeance. Okay? It says, behold, my people is led as a... So like in verse 9 again, it says, and therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. That's right. The elect will be delivered. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter, right? And I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before. Oh, so the Lord said he's going to smite Egypt again with plagues as he did before, right? Well, guess what? This is that Egypt that the Lord is talking about. America. He's going to smite this place with the plagues. Okay? Look at what's been going on over the last year. Okay? The main topic has been this plague, right? Along with the other plagues, you know? But the main one is what? They want to, what they're trying to so-called feed to the people. Okay, this jab saying that this gonna be the cure, and when actuality, they just trying to set you up for failure. Because the scriptures say what? Never trust thine enemies. Okay? It says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh Shema Shai shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasphemy of hell and through the fearful consolation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. That's right. Great miseries are going to happen to this place. Okay? It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hand. That's right, man. One people gonna stand up, man. That separation. That separation, that division. Okay, that the Lord said He will bring. Okay, because no kingdom can stand with division, with it being divided. Okay, and that's what's been going on. It's prophecy. Verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or prince, and the course of their action shall stand in great power. Right? See, and you see that the people rising up against the authorities. Okay, they're going against the president. They're going against the local police. The different governors. The word sedition in the Edumon Online is what? Rebellion, uprising, revolt. See? There's a rebellion going on among the people. Inserted attempt to overthrow civil authorities. Okay? Didn't we see that live on television? We seen that. Okay? Guess what? It's going to get worse. Okay? Things are going to things are going to intensify on a level 10 level, man. Okay? It's going to be division at the max. Okay? It says violent strife between factions, civil or religious disorder, riot. See? It's going to be more and more riots because this devil is creating that separation. Okay, when he's trying to push the people in a direction that the people don't want to go. Why? Because he's being led. He's being led to do this. Yahweh Shema Shah's in total control. He's leading them to do that, to create this sedition. Okay, to create this civil war that's coming. It says riot, rebellious against authority. See? That's what the sedition is, and we're seeing that, and it's about to be more and more sedition. You have these ball players. They don't want. They going against their authorities. Well, they tell them, listen. Well, you got to get this in order to continue to keep playing. And some players, they don't want to do it. Okay, they don't want to do it. So this is how we know that what? We're at the end. Matthew 24. Matthew 24 and verse 3, it says, and he sat up on the Mount of Olives, and the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Yahweh Shah, and shall deceive many. Right? Because you're going to have, listen, a lot of false prophets out there. You got E saying that what? This big blasphemy of saying that that's the Lord. When he looked, this picture, he looked nothing like that. Saying that, listen, what you should forget about the things that you had to go through, okay, and just receive all nations of people. When that's not what Yahweh Shema Shah stand for. He stand for his people. We started out with that in the second entrance. Okay, he said his people. All right, keep going. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Right? See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. See, all these things has to happen. It's how we know we are approaching the end, because these things are happening. Okay, the different wars. Okay, you're gonna hear of these things. You're gonna hear of the submarines. American submarines over in the China waters. Okay, and you're gonna hear of these talks. Back up, or we will fire. You're gonna hear of these things. Okay, stop making ICBM missiles, or we're gonna nuke you, or we're gonna drop missiles upon you. Okay, you're gonna hear these things, wars and rumors of wars, because World War III must happen also. Oh, that's when the what they said, the going gets good. It's gonna get great then, because salvation is at hand then, right? But it says, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence, right? Goes back into what? Plagues, okay? And earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. See? All these are the beginning of sorrows. And that's what we're seeing, right? Well, when something begin, if it have a beginning, then it have to be an ending, right? So if the ball have begin to roll, guess what? It's gonna come an end to that ball rolling. That's when Yahweh, and guess what? At the end, that's when we are going to get delivered. Okay, all hell break loose, destruction is at hand. And then guess what? You see Yahweh, coming through with the fire and the power, the missiles, the deliverance, the elect getting beamed up. Man, that's it. But that's how we know what we're at the end, because we see these prophecies, and that's how the Lord's chosen people will not get caught up. Okay, they won't get caught up with the partying and the drinking, just like it was before with Noah. They won't, because why? They's watching and taking heed to the word of Yahweh Shema Shah. You see? So this is how we know, man. Okay? We don't have, hey, hit you with this, how this devil know he don't have but a short time. Revelation 12:12. He know he don't have but a short time. But in the midst of all of this, the elect is rejoicing, saying, the water Yahweh Shema Shah, prophecies are coming to pass. Oh, we here. Make it mandatory. The mandate coming, because they trying to get this mark of the beast off the ground. The water Yahweh Shema Shah for prophecy. We're almost home, Let's see, that's the point, That's how we know that we're almost home, man, So with that, hey, it's that motivates and pushes us to continue to fight in the spirit for our salvation, to be delivered, okay? So with that, I pray that this was edifying, like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash, double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone, peace and safety to the elect. Shalom.